What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay. We are here with another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle in the Teal Mask DLC, and as requested by Rice, shout out to Rice, we are gonna use Yanmega. So Yanmega has two great abilities in Tinted Lens and Speed Boost. Of course, feel free to use whatever you want. I want to use Tinted Lens because it can allow Yanmega to just hit like a truck, especially paired with Choice Specs, and then Bug Bite's Air Slash can hit a lot of stuff, and then also Terra Ground is great because it allows Yanmega to not have to worry about Stealth Rocks, which would take like literally 50%, or we'd have to run heavy duty boots. So we get ground, and then we get Terrible Blast ground, which is nice for like Garganacl and Clogsire and all those Pokemons that are running around. And then U-turn is nice to pivot out for matchups we don't like. But literally Tinted Lens allows like whatever mons that want to switch in can't really switch in. Like Bug Buzz and Air Slash do so much damage. It's just so fun. And then Terra Ground, Terra Blast also like does great damage. So I'm very excited to use my Yanmega. Like I said, you could also use Yanmega as like a late game cleaner, because then you can like simply like snowball with Speed Boost and then like run Life Orb or something like that, like a boosting item, so that way you can just kind of just go ahead and deal damage at the end once everything is chipped down. You could use Yanmega that way too with Speed Boost if you want, but I like Tinted Lens, so that's what we're rocking out with. And then we have Great Tusk here with Headlong Rush, Close Combat, Knockoff, and Rapid Spin with the Eject Pack. So what this allows us to do is Headlong Rush and Close Combat, lower our stats, we can hit super duper hard, and then proceed to skedaddle on out of there, which allows us to potentially be able to maybe get Yanmega in a favorable position, or allow us to go out into something like Ninetales to get Veil up. So that's very nice synergy right there. And then next up we have oh my god, we have Shaman, which we haven't covered on the channel yet, but it's here with Leech Seed, Seed Flare, Earth Power, and Air Slash. Very good overall coverage. And then Leech Seed is nice to disrupt stuff. I thought about Synthesis, but then I remembered that we have Snow and stuff, so it wouldn't be too nice because we won't get as much recovery as we normally would. We also Terra Water just to be a little bit more bulky, not have to worry about fire types or ice types of that nature and stuff. And that's pretty nice. So, and then we have Samurai here, which is going to be our Focus Sash lead with Ceaseless Edge, Razor Shell, Knockoff, and Aqua Jet here. Just a nice little guaranteed lead, because we can just Ceaseless Edge, try to get up as many spikes as possible, which is very nice. Then Knockoff or Aqua Jet or Razor Shell, whatever we deem necessary. And then next up we have Ninetales. Like I said before, we can get up Veil with this mon with Freeze Dry, with Encore, and Moonblast with the Light Clay, so we get a lot of Veil turns, 8 instead of 5, which is always nice. And then last but not least, we have Monkey Dory with Psychic, Sludge Bomb, U-turn, Focus Blast with the Choice Scarf, so we can be a little bit faster, just in case we need to get some stuff going, which is very nice because we don't have webs or anything like that. And it's just, you know, it's a new mon, so I just want to use it. So this is the team. This is a squadron. If you guys want any mon to be showcased or a team that you would recommend, make sure to go ahead and comment down below. I'm gonna try to get through as many as I can. Just be patient. I'm seeing them. I'm trying to keep track as best as I can. But without further ado, let's get into the battle. And here we are with the battle. As we can see, we have a Quaquaval, a Meowscarada, a Glimmora, a Baxcalibur, a Dirge, and a Tinkaton. They have the starter trio, which in my opinion, like competitively, these three are just like insane. They're like probably the competitively wise, like the best 3 out of any generation, I think, because like they all are like very successful. I think, I don't know, hot take, let me know what you guys think down below. Actually, that's a random sidebar, but I think what we can do is we can lead Samurai here. Granted, if they lead Glimmora, that's somewhat fine. Like Ceaseless Edge and the Aqua Jet should be able to do the trick, hopefully. If they lead off with the cat, I think we just go, what would we go? We could go into Ninetales. We could also go into maybe Shaman. I'm just worried about taking a U-turn, would be my like biggest fear. We could also go Yanmega, to be honest, but I don't want to get my item knocked off. I really don't. So we'll see what they want to lead off with here. Flowey is going to be the Glimmora. All right, makes sense. We won't outspeed this thing unless they aren't max speed. They could be like just max HP, max Spatak, something of that nature. We're gonna go for a Ceaseless Edge here because they also have no removal. We do have removal in Great Tusk, so that's great. No pun intended. So we do outspeed, which is very nice, very nice, very nice. So we're gonna be able to just KO this thing, which is cool. We also have Monkey Dory here to absorb T-Spikes unless they do indeed go for something like Stealth Rock or Spikes of their own. They go for Energy Ball off rip. We should be able to live this no problem. Nice, don't even bring us down to Sash, so that's pretty nice. We're just gonna go for another Ceaseless Edge here. We should be able to, unless we miss. Unless we miss. They're gonna Mortal Spin as well. And then we're gonna die to Toxic, so that's even better. That's even better. Poetry in motion, you love to see it. Oh my gosh, my favorite, bro. 90% accurate moves missing, my favorite. That's wow. Oh, that's awesome. That's fantastic. Bro, I love it. That's so trash. That's actually trash. Actually garbage. Pokemon is actually not a good game. I would not recommend playing it at all. I don't even know why I do it to myself. I don't even know why I do it to myself. If they go hard cat, that's crazy. I'm gonna go for a Psychic here. Should be able to take this thing out. Cool. We get rid of the T-Spikes as well. Knock out the Glimmora. We unfortunately don't get our Spike up because we could have killed this thing, but we didn't. So that's cool. You love to see it. My favorite, bro. Dang, I just want Spikes to be up. That's all I want. That's all I wanted. Literally all I wanted to make. So they go into this thing. So we're locked into Psychic. So we have to swap out here. I think we just go hard Shaman, even though we're gonna have to take a knockoff to the face. I could go Tusk, but it's not really what I want. I could go Ninetales as well, but this, I mean, Ninetales I guess wouldn't be bad, right? It's just, I want Veil turns because they have some, like Bax is very problematic. I'm gonna skedaddle a little. I'm just gonna go into Shaman. Probably take a knock here, which is, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck, like no doubt about it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We wouldn't even be in this position if it weren't for the stupid miss, because then we'd still be here with Samurott, right? Then we could go hard Munkidori and Sludge Bomb this thing. So we lose our lefties. Do we wanna, what do we wanna do here? Because what do they go out into? They go Dirge. I don't think they'd go Dirge. I'm gonna Air Slash though. They do probably go Dirge. So it's gonna have to take a Air Slash though, which isn't too bad. Frio? That's gotta be, wait, what is that? It's Tinkaton. Okay, that makes sense too. We're gonna Air Slash here. It's gonna do 0. They could get up Stealth Rock, ooh, which actually would suck. I'm gonna Leech Seed though. Actually, it wouldn't suck. We have Rapid Spin, so I'm not too worried. It's fine. It would suck if we didn't have Rapid Spin because Yanmega would literally have to go down to 50%. They go for Ice Hammer. AO does a chunk, but I mean it's a Tinkaton. It is indeed a Tinkaton. I didn't even know Tinkaton got Ice Hammer. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense 100%. But I mean, bro, there's like, I don't check all these Mons moves and everything, so I have no clue. I just know it runs like the Gigaton, Knockoff, Stealth Rock, yada yada yada. So we're gonna be able, they're gonna be able to go for another one. We're gonna be able to do a lot of damage to this thing. We're not, nice, we're not gonna die. We're not gonna die. It should die to Leech Seed though. Should die to Leech Seed though. And if Dirge comes out, like getting rid of Tinkaton is huge. We just gotta chip Dirge. Which honestly, if Dirge comes out, I think we just go for Earth Power. Then we can proceed to go in Yanmega and go for an Air Slash, or we can go for a Terra Ground. Terra Blast. Meowscarada comes out, which is unfortunate. But this does allow in. I'm gonna just go hard Ninetales, I guess. We're just gonna go for an Air Slash here, even though we do indeed die. They're gonna Flower Trick. They're gonna turn into the Grass type, of course. Maybe we won't. Maybe we don't die. Maybe we don't die. Maybe we do. We do. We do. It's a crit. Who would have thought? Not me, bro. So much hacks. So much hacks. Why? Why the crit? Why the crit? I'm playing. I'm playing. We know. I know. It crits. 100% crit ratio. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's a joke. Relax. Anyways, we're gonna go to Ninetales here. Be able to get up a nice little snow warning. It's snowing. I think we can get up a Veil. If they're choice locked, then they don't knock us off. They might just be fearing the Ice type move though, so I would appreciate if they do, which they do. I assume we see Dirge. Skeledirge. There's the Dirge. Big Dirgy boy. It's here. So what do I want to do? I think I want to go into... Do I want to go Munkidori? Munkidori wouldn't be too bad, in all honesty. You wouldn't be too bad either, because what do they have? They don't have any ground type switch-ins aside from Meowscarada, but that's still not a switch-in. So I'm gonna go into Great Tusk here. Because we do have this, we have Ninetales to go against Bax. Granted, could Terra. I mean, Yanmega should be able to do the thing. I'm gonna go into Great Tusk. I think we should be fine. I'm hoping. We just gotta get Yanmega in. Because the bad thing, like, it sucks because like Yanmega is really frail, but it can hit hard. It can hit hard, 100%. So this thing's gonna fire off a Torch Song, which is fine. We're gonna go ahead and opt to go for a Headlong Rush, which would make us get out. But that's fine. Because what would they go for? If they're Terra Fairy, Terra Blast, that's gonna suck. But I think we just go for Headlong Rush. They don't have a switch in. They would have to go hard Meowscarada. So I think we're fine. Like, part of me wants to say we're fine. Like, we're fine. They do withdraw. Okay, cool. So we're going to get momentum here, which is great. If they go into Meow, which they do have to do, that's fine too. So we're going to be able to get up out of here with a Headlong Rush thanks to our Eject Pact. Going to do a whopping, like 55%. Like, wait, like more than half. You'd love to see it. So we're going to get out of here. And I think we go Yanmega. Granted, we could lose our Scarf. Which maybe what we do is we go into you. But we can't KO Bax. Bax is the problem. If we had Spikes up, that'd be great. But we're going to lose an item. So we just go into Munkidori. You go into Munkidori, we U-turn here. We should be able to KO this thing. Because they... unless they do Sucker Punch. I'm just going to U-turn. I mean, we have Veil. So cool. So this thing should just drop. Cool. Perfect. Meow goes down. And now we just go into Yanmega and pray. And pray. We do indeed pray. Yanmega's defense isn't terrible. It's not bad. It's not terrible, right? It's not terrible. Could it be better? Absolutely. Absolutely. If they go into Skeletor here, I think I just Terra Ground. Winter comes out. That's going to be the Big Bax. Big Bax is here. Big Bax is now. We still have Veil up, if I do recall correctly. Yes. We could potentially flinch this thing. Actually, Bug Buzz might be our better play. Baxcalibur. How much are we doing to the big boy? Bug Buzz. I mean, we could flinch though. We could flinch. Like we could flinch. We could also miss. So I just go for Bug Buzz. We're going for Bug Buzz here. Fire off a huge amount of damage, which is fantastic. Then go for Glaive Rush. Should be able to live this. Very nice. Shout out to the Veil. That kind of bounced off though. Yanmega kind of ate that. Yanmega kind of ate that though. Like it actually kind of ate that. If they go Dirge, it's gonna suck. That is gonna suck. But we do have Tinted Lens for a reason, so it still should do a decent chunk of damage. We do KO the Bax, which is fantastic. All right, cool. Dope. Hey yo, Yanmega 1v1 in a Bax. Who would have thought? Would have thought. That Glaive Rush bounced though. Holy moly. I mean, I know we have whatchamacallit, but still, Yanmega to the Dirge. If it is Spadef, there's like, we do 21 to 25. It's better. I mean, that's a little bit. We're gonna go into Great Tusk though, because we do have Veil up. If they go for Torch Song, then so be it. I kind of feel comfortable just, I mean, I kind of just want to, I could just Terra Ground. They do have to Torch Song. Because if we Terra Blast to this thing, I want to know how much we can do. How much can we do to this thing? How much can we do? 76 to 90, so we just got to get some chip on this boy. What do I want to do? Do I want to knock this thing's item off? Could. I think Headlong Rush is our best play, in all honesty. So we're going to be able to just take it out. Cool. Nice. Nice. Dirge goes down, which is cool. Cool. And now Veil's going to wear off. The problem is Quacklevolt can quite literally reverse sweep us. I mean, we outspeed. Oh wait, we have Munkidori in the back. So I think we just go for another Headlong Rush. Absolutely. This thing's gonna live on a sliver, but we do have Munkidori in the back, so this thing shouldn't be too much of a problem. So that's cool. Perfectly fine. That works. That's fine. It was a crit. That one is not supposed to crit, but speed boost doesn't matter because we do indeed have Munkidori in the back. That should be able to take this thing out, no problem. There is the Moxie. The duck has the Moxie. We're gonna go into Munkidori though, and I was sweating for a second. I was like, "Hey yo, I don't know how we're gonna get out of this." I mean, Ninetales probably could have lived one, maybe, but all we have to do now is just go for a Psychic. If they're Terra Dark here, then they got me good. I don't know what else to tell you. Then they got me good. Like whatever. I didn't go for Sludge Bomb. I went for Psychic. If they, I said if they Terra Dark. For some reason in my head, I was like, they Terra Steel, but I said Terra Dark. I'm tripping. Ain't no way. Ain't no way they were Quick Claw. And they got it to proc on the turn they needed it to proc. Pokemon is just a bad game. It's a terrible game. Ain't no way that... Ain't no way. Okay. That's mad annoying. That is actually annoying. If we don't live, then so be it. Like, it is what, like, it's like, whatever. We're just gonna go for a freeze dry here. Can Ninetales live the hit? It's +2. I'm going for CC. Can we live? Oh, we live! Let's go! Hey, yo. Oh my gosh, of course they got Quick Claw to proc, bro. Pokemon is so bad. Terrible game. Absolutely garbage. I was about to lose just off of the fact that they had a little Quick Claw. That's actually nuts. That's actually nuts. Like, that's actually gross. That's actually gross. But we managed to skip out on a dub, which is nice. Which is nice. We're able to snatch it. We're able to snatch it back. Battle's a little short, so we're gonna hop into another one. Hopefully Yanmega can do more, but we did kill a Bax. I mean, that's kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot, but we're gonna get into the next one. I think we just lead off with Samurai though. Good old Reliable, because they have no removal. And I mean, they'd have removal in Defog, whatchamacallit, but Defog Scyther, but I doubt it. I severely doubt it. There's just no way. There's no way. I refuse to believe. Like, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I don't believe. I have no faith in the Scyther as Defogger. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But we're gonna see what they want to lead off with here. If it's Ape, that's honestly not terrible because we can get a Ceaseless Edge off and then proceed to Aqua Jet. I mean, granted, they could have Mach Punch, but we're gonna see Toxapex here, which honestly isn't all that bad. Honestly, isn't all that bad. Homie did not get Scald back. I think did it get knockoff? I don't even think it got knockoff back. I actually don't, but we're gonna double check. That's what we do. I don't want to like give false information. Do we see Rocky Helmet? Do we see Rocky Helmet? No Rocky Helmet. They opted T-Spike, which is fine. It's not the worst thing in the world because we do have Monkey Dory in the back. Didn't even get knockoff back, bro. Mine's just like a shell of itself. It's honestly very sad. It's honestly very sad. We're gonna go for a knockoff here because I do think I saw some Black Sludge or something. So I don't want it to have that. We do get rid of the Black Sludge, which is super nice. I'm gonna get up another thing of Toxic Spikes, which I really don't care. I really don't care. Like, we don't even have to spin. We can just go into Monkey Dory. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a Ceaseless Edge again, because they don't have any removal. We're gonna be able to connect, which is fantastic. This thing's getting lower and lower, which is great. I assume they switch out at some point. I don't know what they would want to go for though. What do you go for? They go for Recover. Okay, so they're just gonna let me get all 3 layers of spikes on them. I mean, they could have swapped out, got Regenerator. I don't think they need to stay in per se, but we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. So we get all 3 layers of spikes up, which is huge. That's great for Yanmega. That is fantastic for Yanmega. Then go for a P-Jab, which is a little annoying. A little bit annoying. I mean, what are they gonna do? Are they just gonna sit here in here and do this? If they're just gonna sit in here, I'm just gonna come in here and threaten. I could go for Psychic. I mean, I'm just actually gonna U-turn because they could go Tyranitar. So we're gonna get rid of the T-Spice, which is fantastic. They're gonna P-Jab here, which I don't care about. I'm gonna U-turn because I feel like they go T-Tar, and that will be able to allow us to go into Samurai. So I really don't think they want to take a Psychic here. I really don't. They can regen, pivot out, and go into T-Tar. I don't think they stay in. If they stay in, then like they're actually crazy. They're actually crazy. I can't believe they gave us. I gotta change my hair, bro. I gotta change it back. I gotta change it back. I can't. I keep saying that every time I play, but I gotta change it back. This hairstyle is not it. It is not it, bro. But they don't stay in. They don't stay in. Please don't tell me you stay in. Don't be that dude. Don't be that guy. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Switch out. Switch out, bro. Switch out. Switch out. Switch out. Get him out, please. I'm begging you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm about to say, homie's thinking thunking, but I was like, ain't no way you stay in, bro. They're gonna go into T-Tar, which is very nice. We're gonna be able to U-turn here. It's gonna take Spice Ship unless they are heavy duty boots. Survey says they are not. They're gonna get hurt by the spikes. We're gonna be able to get off a nice little U-turn here. They're gonna get the Sandstream up, which is annoying, but it's fine. So nice little pivot out. And now what we can do, honestly though, could we go into Yanmega? Could we go into Yanmega? We could Terra now. Because Tyranitar, if you are like fully Spadef, could KO. We could. I'm gonna go into Yanmega. I've been waiting for it. This is what we're here for. This is what we do. I could also just opt to go for a Terra Blast. Because I could just Terra Ground here. Because they could go into Toxapex for sure. They could also go Scyther, which would be nuts. I could U-turn as well, but I'm gonna Terra Blast. I'm just gonna do it. They would draw. Show me Toxapex. Please don't go into Scyther. Please, 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 please don't go into Scyther. Don't go into Scyther. They want a Mudsdale. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take that. And they Spike Ship. This should do a decent chunk. I'll take it. I'll take it. We're gonna get some Terra Ground flowing. We're not gonna get buffeted by the Sandstorm anymore, which is fantastic. Terra Ground's gonna pop off. Bug Buzz probably would have been fantastic against this thing as well, though. To be honest with you, but Terra Blast is gonna do a solid chunk. It's gonna be 2-shot unless they are Spadef or like AV. We're gonna find out though. What is the horse? Survey says. What do we see? What do we see? 2-shot. Oh baby, that's it. That's what we love to see. I mean, they could go Scyther. If they go Scyther, they go Scyther. I don't care. It's fine. We're here for the Yanmega show. That's what we're here for. We're gonna click the button again. I'm not gonna think twice about it. We're gonna go for a Terra Blast. We're locked in. Go for a Terra Blast. We get a kill. Let's go, Yanmega. 1. That's 1 right there. Blasting through the Mudsdale. All right, cool. So down and out. I assume now they could go out into. What could they go out into? They go into Chomp. They can go out into. They definitely go into Scyther. I'm choice locked. So if they go into Scyther, I have to switch out. And then what would we switch out into? We actually don't have the best to switch into. I mean, actually we have Great Tusk. I mean, not the best because they do have like dual wing beat potentially. I mean, does it get? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it gets dual wing beat this shit. I'm pretty sure it kept it. I'm pretty sure. I just gotta. I'm questioning my sanity. I'm pretty sure they have dual wing beat though. I'm not tripping. Yeah, it does have dual wing beat. At least now it does. I think it lost it, but it got it back. Maybe I might be tripping though. Maybe I changed the weather here actually. I think that's what I do because we could take a defensive hit. I mean, we resist the bug type, which is great, and we also get the snow the snow defense boost, which is also great. So if they go for like a dual wing beat, so be it. I think we can just go here and try to get Veil up, which would be a good opportunity to do so. Go for Trailblaze. Okay, that's cool too. So it's like probably Trailblaze SD maybe. Trailblaze SD. Maybe could be close combat dual wing beat. Maybe. So we're gonna go for Aurora Veil here. They're gonna withdraw, so we get free. Oh wait, please don't go T-Tar. I swear. I swear. They go into Toxapex. Okay, that's fine. I was about to say no. Don't hit me with it. Don't hit me with it. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go out into Yanmega. We have Veil up. They could poison us, which would suck. But they opt to recover. Actually, you know what I do? I freeze dry here first. I freeze dry here, and then I actually try to lock them into Encore. So, because I feel like they'll recover. They go for P-Jab off rip. Okay, that kind of sucks. I mean, it doesn't do much, but it still kind of sucks. And they get the poison. Mad unfortunate. But the good thing is, if they recover here, they're not going to be able to get up to full. It will be in range of Yanmega, so I'm going to do that. So we're going to get up out of here and go into Yanmega. We should be able to eat any poison jab if they choose to go for it again. So we should be fine. Like, we should be fine. We're chilling. We're eating good. We're eating good. We're not worried. We're not affected. We don't care. Yanmega is gonna come in, try to threaten and get another kill. Bug Buzz also could do a solid chunk of damage as well. It should be able to like potentially 2-shot this thing. But I think I just want to go because like Bug Buzz would be the better overall play if they do bring in Scyther. Is my whole thought process. And they're gonna go for the cover. Do I want them to switch out? I feel like they would switch out. I really feel like they would switch out into Scyther, so that's why I want to go for Bug Buzz. Because like Bug Buzz would do a good amount to the Scyther. Like it would do, like it would like actually it could KO the Scyther. I'm gonna go for Bug Buzz. They do withdraw. Okay, Ayo, come on, show me the Scyther. Show me the Scyther. Show me the money. They go into Scyther. Oh, nom. All right, show me the KO. It's a roll, but we could KO. We don't get the KO, so they're probably EV Light. That because that did way less than it should. So we're gonna go for Bug Buzz here. We have the Veil up, so I'm not too worried. And like Yanmega's defense, as you guys saw in the last battle, it's not too bad. They're gonna go for Aerial Ice here. It literally does 0, which is fine by me. We're gonna be able to get the KO, second KO with the Yanmega. This is a Yanmega game. We're forcing it in. We're forcing it in. This is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. All right, Yanmega is here. Yanmega is now. It's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. All right, so I don't even know what they go. What do you even go? Chomp comes out. Garchomp, how much do you take, sir? You're gonna get hurt by the spikes as well. It doesn't do quite enough. Doesn't do quite enough. How many turns of Veil do we have? 3 out of 8. And like the thing is, we have Veil up, but we just don't outspeed. Like we do have Veil up. So like it wouldn't do too much. Like Earthquake doesn't do a lot. So maybe I just do it to it. Maybe I just do it. Am I getting a little greedy? I feel like I'm getting a little bit greedy. I feel like I could just go right in a Great Tusk. Like that's a smart play. I don't want to get too greedy. I don't want to get overly greedy. We're going to go Great Tusk. Or just gonna go out in a Great Tusk. I don't want to lose Yanmega just yet, Hovey. I don't want to do it. I mean, we wouldn't lose it, but you know, I don't think I need to take the hit when I have like a pretty good switch in. So I'm going for, oh, they had Liquidation too. I'm kind of glad. We're gonna be able to eat that with Veil, which is cool. And I think what I do now is I Headlong Rush. They have no EQ switch in. I mean, or ground move switch in. So we're gonna Headlong Rush here. Should do a solid amount to Chomp, if not take it out. They're gonna have to Terra. What Terra are you? As long as you're not Terra Flying, or should be fine. Could be Terra Fairy. Terra Water. I mean, that makes sense. So that makes sense. So yikes. I mean, it's gonna tickle. It's not gonna do anything crazy. It's gonna tickle. We have Veil up. I mean, you're Water type now, but I mean, you saw how much the Liquidation did. It shouldn't do that much. Shouldn't do that much. It does I mean, it tickles. It's not crazy. We're gonna be able to Headlong Rush here. I was kind of scared that they would get the defense drop. So do a solid amount of damage there, because that's gonna put it in range of, say, Monkey Dory, Ruskin. That's okay. That's fine. And the Rocky Helmet. Hey yo, so it's just like Tank Chomp. That is most definitely Tank Chomp. So we're gonna get up out of here. Part of me thinks we could outspeed this thing then. Part of me thinks we could. I don't want to take a Liquidation to the face. I really don't. I think we just go into Monkey Dory. Monkey Dory, would that make sense? Yes, right? Yeah, I think that's our best play. We go for like a Sludge Bomb, because then this thing based on the Toxapex, they can't switch out. I mean, they could switch out if they wanted to, but they would just die to spikes. So we're gonna be able to kill the Chomp, which is fine, fantastic. I was about to say fine, fantastic, but I was like, but this should bait in the Toxapex or the T-Tar, which either way, that is Yanmega bait. Our Veil is wearing off though. That sucks. That sucks. If we had the Veil up, we could go hard Yanmega every time. That's why Veil and Yanmega pair so well together. And like Terra Ground just makes it that much better, because it's not weak to rocks or anything like that. So that's awesome. I really like Terra Ground Yanmega. So I'm gonna say they go for a Dark type move, and I'm gonna go out into Young Ninetales here and try to get up Veil again, because Yanmega actually might be able to clean the rest of the team. Because I mean, Infernape does outspeed, but we could maybe potentially take one more hit because we outspeed everything else aside from Infernape, so I think we should be fine. Part of me wants to say that. So we're gonna get the Snow up. We do see the crunch. Perfect. Look at us. Look at us. Look at us reading books, man. We're reading books. We're reading books. Not no picture books. Straight up chapter books. Straight up encyclopedias. We're gonna go Aurora Veil. My bad. I skipped out on 1R. But they have Toxapex. They have this thing, and they have 8. Yanmega outspeeds both of Tyranitar and Toxapex, and then they're gonna withdraw. So I assume we see Young Toxapex. All right, cool. And we see it at full health. I literally go for Freeze Dry over and over again, because we have the Veil up. That's all we needed Ninetales for, because we have more than enough turns, or should have more than enough turns. We're gonna live on 2. I mean, they probably should just go for recovery here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and Freeze Dry just cause as much damage off as possible. Does a solid amount. They probably should just recover, yeah, which they do opt to do. Makes sense. But we have Veil up, so I'm not too upset. I'm not too upset. And then this thing doesn't have Black Sludge, so we're gonna go into Yanmega here, and I hope we can clean up. I hope we can clean up. Might have to take a Surf though, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But Tera Blast Ground should be able to clean up here, if not just KO the Toxapex, because I think Ape might, depending on what this thing wants to go for. We're gonna Tera Blast here. I don't think we're killing. I really don't. I really don't. If we do, I'd be so happy. We do KO. Yo, let's go. Let's go. I think the Toxapex I was calculating had a little bit of Spadef too. So, hey, yo, let's go. Toxapex about to get some KOs, bro. Go into the Ape. Please go into it. Let the boy. They go. Oh, wait, I forgot they had T-Tar. That's fine. We're not going to get buffed by the Samsung either because we got the ground type, baby. We're big bullin'. We're big bullin'. We're big chillin'. All right, so we're going to go ahead, Tera Blast. Be able to knock this thing out. Yo, Yanmega doing the dang thing. Yanmega is doing the dang thing, bro. Tyranitar taking it out. I mean, granted had a sliver, but it doesn't matter. It didn't matter. So Ape is the only thing they have left. Show me the Ape and show me the KO. Show me the Ape, show me the KO. Bro, Yanmega. Yanmega, let's go. We made him pop off. We let him pop off. We did it. We freaking did it. It's gonna get hurt by the spike, so if it was Sash, it no longer is. We should be able to live this hit, especially thanks to Veil, and be fine. Show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. Post combat, I don't think it's gonna do it. I don't think it's gonna do it. I don't think it's gonna do it. Hey yo, almost did it though. As did a chunk. It did a chunk, but this thing is definitely gonna go down to Tera Blast Ground. We were able to just spam it, bro. Between like its dual stab and ground, it's just so spammable. Like there's very little things. Even the things I want to switch into it can't because of Tinted Lens. Speed boost is always good, but it's just not as breakable. Granted, if you use Yanmega as like a cleaner and then get this speed boost, then yeah, it makes sense. But I like Tinted Lens, bro. Tinted Lens like popped off. We love to see it. We love to see it. GG's to my opponent. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. And if you are new, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I post. Without further ado, I'm your boy Jay. I'm gonna get about your hair, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.